You're listening to the Faeries and Folklore podcast by Ronel. I'm dark fantasy author Ronel Janse van Vuuren. With nearly a decade of digging around in dusty folklore books, researching creatures of imagination that ignited my curiosity, I'm here to share the folklore in a nutshell and how I reimagined it for my writing in An Origin of the Fae. This is the Faeries and Folklore podcast. Hi, I'm your host, Ronel Janse van Vuuren. You can just call me Ronel. In today's episode, we're continuing our exploration of the Faerie. This episode is brought to you by my book, Once, Tales, Myths and Legends of Faerie, available in ebook, paperback and audiobook. Go to ronelthemythmaker.com/my-books for more. We are continuing our exploration of the power players of Faerie. Today's Faerie, Dagda. Folklore in a nutshell by Ronel. The Dagda is a father figure and protector. Tales about him depict him as a figure of immense power. Early Celts called him the good god because he protected their crops. He is associated with a magic cauldron of plenty, a huge magic club, a richly ornamented harp made from oak that he uses to put the seasons in correct order or to command the order of battle, ever-laden fruit trees, and 2 pigs that he constantly slaughters and eats. They return magically to life just to be roasted and eaten again. His harp, Vuuren, not only causes the seasons to change, but it also plays 3 types of music: the music of sorrow, of joy, and of dreaming. He was once the High King of the Tutodadanon, a race of supernatural beings that conquered the Fomorians and fell to Malaysians in Ireland. His cauldron, club and harp were magical items the Tutodadanon had brought with them when they first conquered Ireland. After the Tutodadanon retreated to Earth, Dagda became the Irish Celtic god of the earth and treaties, and the ruler of life and death. He is a master of magic, a fearsome warrior, a skilled artisan, and possesses the wisdom to know when to interfere in the matters of others. And now for my interpretation of the Fae, in An Origin of the Fae, Dagda. Dagda is king of the underworld. He has 4 castles, all spectacular, in the 4 corners of the world. He is perfectly toned with tattoos all over. He possesses powerful magic. He controls the growth of wheat and grass topside. Even in droughts, he can make it grow so people won't starve. He is able to grant wishes. That is why he is known as the Wishmaster. Wishes don't come cheap. Something has to be bargained. Dagda was once a powerful figure in Faerie, but he overstepped his bounds, and the Dark King punished him by making him the king of the underworld, a place where souls from the mortal realm and Faerie have to wait for judgment once Dullahans have delivered them there. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Faeries and Folklore podcast and that you've learned something new about Faerie. Remember that you can get a transcript of this episode in the description. If you're new to the podcast, why not go and grab your free copy of Unseen, the 2nd book in the fairy tale series, on my website, ronelthemythmaker.com. Loads of folklore, magic, and danger awaits. Take care.